All right, guys. So, had a couple things happen here recently. My wife and I, we actually went on vacation. Went to see Cozumel, super cool place. Took a cruise ship out there, and spent 4 days on the water, and then a day each flying. So we made it a full week out of it. The thing is about the whole trip is before I left, I had a video made out. I was doing a review over a product. It was called, it is called Poppy's Patina. So, if you guys haven't heard of Poppy's Patina, it is a wipe-on clear coat. And I just got to say, this stuff is amazing. I've actually been contemplating it the last couple years because I don't really know about shiny rat rods. And kind of went against it because I didn't want one. And then I've seen it on a couple other ones and it looked super, super cool. So I figured, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do it. So end up getting the product. Took a little longer to ship, but they are extremely busy. So it's not, 100% not on them. It's fine. So we did wait a little longer, but I was able to put 2 coats of that stuff on the day before we left. And let me tell you, it turned out cool. So I'm going to show you guys that here in a minute. But I do hate to tell you, my phone ended up getting wet on the cruise. So I lost all of that video and previous pictures and everything. So the last picture that I have of this car was before it even had an engine in it. So that was a major bummer. I lost quite a bit on it. Lost a lot of pictures of the boy and my wife. And kind of sucks. But we're here, got a new phone. And we're going to try and make the best of it, make some content. But another thing is we got home and we had some storm damage. So I have a tree that's laying in my backyard that takes up my entire backyard. So I'll go show you guys that here in a second. But first things first, I gotta show you this car. All right, so this is the glossy wipe-on. They do have another one that's super glossy, but it's a spray-on. This is just the wipe-on application. And it really brought out a lot of color on this thing. I ended up doing the entire body. Did the valve covers, the air cleaner. There's the grill. Got the headlights done. It just turned out sweet. Super, super neat. I would have done the exhaust if it would have handled the heat, but you know. So actually did the frame rail too. Kind of coated that so it wouldn't rust anymore. This stuff is just, it turned out great. Looks really good. So here's the next deal. Probably, well, it will be all day tomorrow. And probably a few days after that. We gotta get this tree picked up. It actually took out a power in the middle of the night. We weren't home. And then we gotta do something with this big tree. Got the house there, and then there's one of the limbs actually came off right there. There's that one. So that's a big sucker. Got that one. Got quite a bit of, it's pretty rough shape. Even though a camper got hit, that's a camper that donated the big block for the bus. So yeah, we are in a bit of a dilemma here until we get some other crap figured out. So got to get this taken care of first. Looks like it was starting to rot out in the inside, but just kind of a comparison here. This thing's huge. So got to get that cleaned up. Now, as far as this tree, we're definitely leaning this way. And it goes to that house and those power lines. So that's not very ideal. Anyways, so I'm gonna be spending all day tomorrow dealing with this crap. Hopefully we can get it situated anyways. The idea was to order some frame material, get that stuff going, and kind of get building on the car, but shit happens. So, biggie, we'll take one step at a time, get other things taken care of. Priorities. Gotta worry about priorities. So, we'll deal with that. And then just kind of go from there. But as of today, I'm going to mow, get some other shit straightened out, and kind of go from there. But again, I wish I could have got that video to you guys. It was a good one. So anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. What's going on, guys? It's Saturday morning. We got a hell of a tree to cut up. So I'm going to throw you guys on a time lapse, and we're going to get this thing cut up. So yeah, we're going to chop away. Morning, guys. So, Sunday, and let me just say, we got a lot done yesterday, and I'm very thankful that those two guys were willing to help me. Hopefully he can get quite a bit of firewood out of that. There was a ton of branches in that, so we ended up making, I believe it was 2.5 loads of brush, and that was with a in-dump trailer and a dump truck, so quite a bit of stuff. But as you can see, it's all picked up. I actually just went through and mowed it, just chopped down all the sticks, turned it into some mulch. So yeah, that's awesome. I was really expecting that to take 2 or 3 more weekends, but luckily that's done. We still got a pile over there. Justin's gonna come over and grab that eventually. And we still got a little bit before winter, so I'm not too worried about it. And so he still has quite a bit of time until he has to cut it to keep his house warm. So anyways, that's awesome. I'm glad all that crap is gone. Which is also a big relief because I can start on roofless again. Now, come Monday, tomorrow, I'm going to call Steel Place here in town. we're going to order the frame rail. We're going to get that going, and hopefully get this thing built, set the body on it, and go from there. Super stoked about that. It'll be really neat. So that way I can get you guys some good content again. As far as this video, this is basically all this is. I mean, just kind of cleaning up the brush and getting crap ready for working on the car. So wish I could have had a different video for you guys, but this is what you guys are stuck with. And it's a whole process. I don't want to leave any excuses out why I didn't have the last 2 weeks of videos. So this kind of gives you guys an insight of what I have to do to be able to get the videos out, because I got other crap that I got to take care of too. So anyways, this week we're going to get that steel ordered. I don't know if we're going to be building the frame at all. It'll take 4 or 5 days for the steel to come in. So we'll kind of go from there. But I'm sure we'll get into something. Other than that, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video.